Will the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, now here in the United Kingdom, getting ready to celebrate, of course, all things Platinum Jubilee, actually take the very sage advice from our gracious Majesty the Queen? And as ever, what is it? Good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I hope you're all keeping well, and thank you so much for joining me. Lots and lots, of course, to share with you. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because now that the ex-royals have returned, naturally, a lot of the newspapers, magazines and online are wanting to know exactly what they're doing, where they are and who they're with. And of course, we'll keep you up to date with all of that latest breaking news, along with all the Platinum Jubilee celebrations that matter to you. There's a real sense of fun, by the way, here in London right now. It's great. We actually have got some decent weather. I know, I know you're thinking, get in, Neil, it'll start to rain. I could feel it, you know. I know what it's like. But on a serious note, this is a story that's breaking out of London today. Let me explain the reasons why. A lot of people are saying, you know, Her Majesty the Queen was incredibly gracious to offer her car recently to pick up Harry and Meghan from the airport, her own personal Range Rover. It just shows what a caring and, of course, forgiving person Her Majesty is. Whatever people say, you know, that's the side we don't really see a lot of, because she keeps it in check for her role as the monarch of 70 years. And of course, we know that she's personally welcomed them. She sent a welcome letter over there, along with their favourite flowers and stuff like that. You know, you couldn't really do much more. And they are obviously in a very close vicinity out at Frogmore Cottage. But as one close insider told me, you know, Her Majesty the Queen seriously never does anything without basically a hidden message in it. And the hidden message would be this. And I think this is really prevalent, in fact. As we know, Meghan's decided to, ignore her father's plea for a visit, even sending him a message or trying to reach out. We've found that now to be totally untrue. Nothing shocking there, of course. You could rack that one up with the secret wedding and, of course, many other things that they divulged during the Oprah Winfrey interview. But what's interesting is Her Majesty the Queen has basically said in this letter, and as ever we have to say allegedly, how important family is. Now, what I like about that particular statement, and as I say, we have to say allegedly there, is that, you know, the bottom line is what she's saying is it doesn't matter what you've done, who you are and how bad things are. Family really is all that matters in the end, and so many of us totally agree on that factor. But isn't it strange that while Her Majesty's reached out and done so much to welcome the errant two back into the fold, albeit for a short period of the Platinum Jubilee, it would appear that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry don't find it in their compassionate hearts to do the very same thing for the person that possibly needs them the most now, her father, who's done so much for her. Now, a lot of critics are saying, well, there's two sides to the story and not everybody knows the exact reason as to why Meghan truly fell out. Well, the story that we know, of course, is that she decided to cut him out because of the fake tabloid newspaper pictures that he undertook. Is that his biggest crime? Or is there something else that Meghan's holding back for perhaps a later date? Either way, the message I would say to Meghan, and I'm sure many people around the world would say, is don't miss your opportunity. And above all, why not take a leaf, finally, out of someone who's truly been there, done it, and seen it all, at the top of a very long 70-year reign. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.